Hey guys, and welcome back. So we managed to pull Kakunsa. I cannot express how freaking happy I am that I managed to pull her. Out of the trio of Ribrianne, Rosie, and Kakunsa, she is my favorite in terms of just character design and being the least annoying. But here's just a look at her main abilities. The fact we have Rosie is just going to be helping her stats so much, giving her that extra 20% and all that. Now, here's just a look at the equips that I have on her. She's a strike-based unit, so there's a 19% strike. Here's a 16% strike, just giving her an extra 11% health. And here's an awakened equipment of blast, strike, or blast attack, strike attack, blast defense, and strike defense. So that's a really amazing equipment, and I had to farm quite a lot for it. It's not easy. Thankfully, we managed to start off this first game very well, because now Kakunsa's main ability is so good because it restores her vanish immediately. And look at all those cards. And catch him in the sidestep. Look at the damage she's doing to Ultimate Gohan. That's actually incredible. That's insane. 2 cards and he's done. Now, there we go. Ultimate Gohan is just done. And I see he's going in for a shoulder tackle. No, you're not. 1 blue card. I mean, that's absolutely nutty to me. And the reason I brought in 18 was because she seals a card slot. And I don't know why he decided to bring in the green. He had type advantage over me, but he decided to bring the green anyway. Anyway, I'm not going to complain. We managed to get priority back just in time for Kakunsa to come back in. But first we had to carry on the combo, otherwise, it wouldn't have really worked. Now, I decided to go for the rush. Even though we have type advantage, he decides to bring in his LF Goku. I can't imagine why. That man is a last stand unit. Just look at all the strike damage. And there's a green card and all that damage. She is phenomenal. She is incredible. And I don't know. I'm just quite speechless, to be honest. This entire team is nuts. And honestly, I kind of like the sound of Kakunsa's attacks. I don't know why. There's 1 strike card, 1 blast card. Oh, no, guys, if you are lucky enough to pull this character, or in general either of the new characters, if you have a good female warrior team, you're gonna have a lot of fun with this character and characters in general. They're so good, and it's unbelievable. It's just, I'm sorry guys, I'm not being exactly, the most insightful with this showcase, but I don't really need to explain for you to watch what just happened and how she absolutely just decimated every single one on that team. Now, this Android 18 as well, when you switch from her to Kakunsa, you give her an additional buff of, I think it's 20% strike damage, so that's insane. Luckily, unfortunately, we start Kakunsa against hit, which isn't ideal, but it doesn't matter because we managed to seal one of his card slots by cover changing with Android 18. And if he decides to change, I believe he's just lost the Dragon Ball. Yep, he has. So that's always nice. And I decided to just bring in, or try and bait him out, and I did exactly that. So I did manage to get a bit lucky there, and I decided to bring in Kakunsa because you need her. Now, I wanted more strike cards, but I didn't want to use her main ability because I hadn't used my Vanish Step yet, so there was really no point. Now, her just strike damage in general. Look at against Android 18. Android 13. He is a tank in every sense of the word, but he is getting absolutely shredded. Excuse the pun. He didn't stand a chance against Kakunsa. And I've been on the receiving end of Kakunsa's attacks many a time. So I know it's not fun, I know how much damage she can do, but this actually being able to use her with all the equipment I have on her is insane. And it's very interesting he decided to sacrifice hit. To be fair, I might not have made the same decision, but especially because I had Chi-Chi, who does bonus damage to the Sun family. So I think I would have kept hit, even though Goku's a counter unit, but I mean, that's just me. We managed to take hit out, so there's that. That's a huge load off my shoulders, and now we can safely bring in Kakunsa if we want to, because your man Hit is out of the picture. Except, in this scenario, I'm bringing in 18, purely because she's the only one who's type disadvantaged against the Goku. She's got a very good cover change ability, and unfortunately it decided to use my main ability while I was mid-sidestep, but you know what happens anyway. Now, that's been happening a lot. Usually I pull that off to perfection, bait people into using their rushes, but I've been getting caught apparently in the sidestep these days. But, I mean, I can't really complain too much. I don't really care in this case because I guessed the rush. Now, I got very lucky today because I actually guessed a lot of the rushes, and I decided, you know what? As angry as you may be in your current form, Goku, you're not going to be Chi-Chi. You're not going to get angrier than her. Now, I'm glad I decided to keep Chi-Chi on my actual team because the amount of LF Gokus running around, especially at the beginning of the season now, is just unreal. Now, I've just had so much fun with this team. I think this might be my new PvP grind for this season, but it completely depends, obviously, how it goes. Now, we thankfully get the good a good start to game 3, because we start against Super Vegeta and we have type advantage. Now, I decided to use my main ability here. Unfortunately, I used it a little bit too late, but that's fine. We get a damn near perfect clash, and he nearly matches us. And the fact Kakunsa's cards are 9 cost each is so clutch. Just look at the damage she's doing to these units. Just one blue card. I mean, she's so good. I don't know what to say, honestly. If you get the, like I just say, if you get the chance to use her, I would highly recommend her. And if you haven't watched my video or noticed that Kakunsa is a boost character for the Ginyu event, if you haven't done it yet, then I'd highly recommend you check that out. Now I decided just get Super Vegeta out, normal base Vegeta out of the way because I don't want him affecting Rosie, who has type advantage over Super Vegeta, because I just don't need that. I have Kakunsa as well, thankfully, but I hate facing against base Vegeta. He's actually very irritating for the lock ability, the healing after every combo and everything. And the fact Rosie defeated him means she healed all the allies of my team. So I am so chuffed here, and I'm so glad I used the blue when I did, because goodbye Super Vegeto's ultimate ability. I was a split second, just a split second away from getting my Vanish back. But it's no big deal. I mean, I decided to bring in Chi-Chi here because I knew the combo would end after this and I'd be able to vanish out so she wouldn't get rushed. Even if she did get rushed, I'm not at all worried because I still have the yellow and the purple, and that's all I need. Thankfully, he didn't go straight into a strike card there, and we're able to take out the Super Gogeta. Now, this match took an interesting turn, I must say. I decide that if he does rush me, I'm bringing in Rosie, because firstly, she heals the team. Secondly, it's Kakunsa's showcase. And thirdly, unfortunately, we do have a type disadvantage, Chi-Chi. But using Rosie's sacrifice, I can heal up Kakunsa, get her to deal some decent damage to Super Vegito, and if I need to, I can finish Vegito off with Chi-Chi herself. So thankfully, we don't need that, and we managed just to finish off Super Vegito with just in the most perfect way possible for her showcase. She is one of my new favorite units to use. She's actually insane, and I really hope you guys get the chance to use her. But that's it for the end of, for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.